So to see a video देखी है and Bill is here, ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਹੈ and Bill ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਆਇਆਂ ਨੂੰ Bill ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਦੱਸ why did you decide to go out to India? I've told everyone, but we'd like to hear it from yourself.
After watching the show, something was just bugging me inside that I needed to go out and have a look at what is actually, how everything is out there.
And so you went out there?
It went out there.
How long were you out there for?
I was out there for 3 weeks, joined Recognise One and MLS team. Went out to the Kasans, visiting all the Shaheed families.
Yes. And did you go to the main camp area, or did you go into the pens?
No. First, I went out to single border with the team. We spent a whole day there, having a look at what's going on and how everybody is, and just to see what halat are there for all the Kasans.
And was it true what we're being shown that Geha, or they're sleeping on the floor and in tents, and they're all there, they're all protesting?
It's what you see is that's what it is. People are on the floor. They are sleeping in tents. But a lot from here, they get a lot of facilities, what they need. But we still need to keep supporting.
What about the families of the deceased people that you went and see? Because you went around to their villages and saw them and spoke to them, right?
Families, that part is very emotional, because when you go out some of the families, some of them haven't got anything. That's when it hits you that.
When you mean anything, no money, no house,
no money, houses like very dated,
dilapidated,
yeah, and they've got no source of income. So this is where the team comes in. First, they go out and assess the whole situation to see what the families, who's passed away, if they got any debts outstanding. They go out, they meet the bank people, settle the debts, see what other things that can provide for them.
Transport and do the house up.
Everything, to food, school, kids' school fees are paid, monthly ration, to the point of not just giving out money, is to find them a source of income. Where we, on one family, we bought them a sewing machine. That's it. So they're not completely relying on what's handed out to them.
So the money that was sent from here, or is being sent from here, is making a difference to people's lives out there?
It's making a massive difference. And without that money, I don't think half of the stuff would have been done.
Why did you personally feel the need to go out there, especially in COVID times and all that? You're taking a big risk.
I just had something inside that kept saying, we need to go. Need to be out there, need to see what is actually going on.
I think there's a feeling, personally for me, there's a feeling of when this first started coming out and we started seeing the photographs and the pictures and, all of the media coverage about it. There's a feeling like, that's my people out there. That's our people on there. And if we can't help them in our times, then we don't deserve to be a part of that group or community.
This is what it was. I've seen it. We think we work, we spend 5 days, 6 days, 7 days at work, and these people are sitting out there. They're there because of the rights.
Fighting for their rights. And I think it's just a matter of, all they're asking for is their basic rights and their right to protest. And that we saw photographs of where they were being attacked, and they were being arrested, they were being beaten, they were being sprayed down with hoses. And, it was just like, well, hold on, it's all a peaceful process. They were being labeled terrorists, when really there's a lot of them are just old and fragile, right?
When you go out there and you actually see, it is very peaceful.
Yeah.
Especially when you enter the borders, you just have this feeling that it's so peaceful. Yeah. You don't get what they're showing. Some of the stuff, nothing like that is actually happening. Everybody's just sat there, you know, just doing their day-to-day thing.
Where is it at now? What stage did you leave it? I mean, it's pretty much of a deadlock, right? Where both sides are refusing to give in.
Well, I don't think the Kisan are going to give in.
You saw that spirit out there, right?
After speaking to many of them, they're there, and we're here, and we're stopping until we get what we want.
And what about the locals who are around Al Dwale, who perhaps weren't involved in the protests? How were they reacting to the Kisans?
The locals are actually joining in. You know, you've got young kids out there who probably never had food before or struggled.
And they're being fed now.
They're being fed. They're sitting with the Kisan, joining in. So where you see all this, that where the locals are not joining in, they're against it all, that's just completely wrong. They're actually sat there with the Kisan and joining in the protest.
Do you plan to go out there again?
If I could, I'd go tomorrow.
COVID is over this
Yes.
time. Bill, thank you very much. Good to see you here. And there's an eyewitness account, somebody who went over here and to see what was going on. And to see dekh chukke hain, the video bhi dekh chukke hain. Now we're going to go to a video of its own. We're going to go to a track from somebody who's previously been on in our show. You all know him. He's a very popular artist, Mr. Kanwar Garewal, and his track, Elan, Milde Hain ji, Geet to Baad.